What's up with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, fangirls, toxic boys, everyone else in between. Nintendo Sony Free 2011 here, aka MannyWolverine. As always, you guys are wrestling towards an outro towards channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, BeatShoot, Brady on Rumble, Minds, Odyssey, any social media platforms you guys can obviously think of. Of course, on Parlor too. Anyways, today, which is actually 3 days ago, and I'm real late in this, still wanted to talk about this. Still wanted to talk about it, man. I didn't even think this would be a real thing, though, but it's real. It's freaking real, my guys. I don't want to get copyright claim or strike for late night music. I know it's going to be the Macarena music. It's said Farcry 6 music, but unfortunately for a lot of you Microsoft, Xbox fans, even older fans, like, you can be fans of any of these consoles. I don't care. Console Wars, hey, it is what it is. It's like this one real big giant YouTube channel. It's 4 million plus subscribers. I'm not going to say the name is, so many people probably figure it out. But unfortunately, yeah, he said like, oh, regardless if you're a Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft fan, a lot of these places are still billion-dollar corporation organizations. They don't give a shit about it; just care about like spending the money like crazy. Of course, when I was in the 90s, 2000s, teenager at the time, it didn't matter till by the time I was like 22, 23, I started realizing that it's like a lot of these are billion-dollar corporations that care about money and profit at the end of the day, unfortunately. Sadly, that includes video games. Not just for movies and music artist industry and all that shit, or the typical Hollywood movie celebrity shit. It's for those corporations too, or even sports industries. That's why I never got into sports, man. It's like a lot of BS tribalism there. If you guys like sports, hey, more power to you. That's cool. Have fun with it as much as you want. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. Have a fun time with it. That's great. Awesome as hell. For me, it just wasn't for me. Anyway, so it says ray tracing will PC only features on Far Cry 6. I was gonna do this one that unfortunately has that real evil naughty word you're not allowed to say, and has the thing with the poke and the potions, the jab and the coof. So unfortunately, I can't freaking talk about that one. So, but long story short, it has something to do with real bad TikTok trends. Not even TikTok, even happened on Twitter and Instagram and fucking the craziest places I wouldn't even expect it to happen. Discord and freaking Snapchat even happened. It says some even crazy idiot teenagers, not all of them, some of them are college students that are fucking not in their right minds or dumbasses. Some of them, not all of them. They're using peroxide. They're doing this peroxide challenge. Like this is like 4 or 5 days ago or a week ago. That's disgusting as hell. I don't know who the hell in their right mind would do that. But unfortunately, I couldn't talk about it because it involves a lot of those real evil naughty words that YouTube would block me for, like this word right here, which I can't say. That one. Even if I show it, I hope to God I don't get perma banned on this site. I might get blacklisted. So here we go. It says Far Cry 6 developers confirmed that ray tracing won't be available on the PS5 and Xbox Series S. I was originally going to talk about some Scarlet Johansson movies, but it was from like September 5th or 6th, and that's like 3.5 weeks ago. It's almost a month old, so I was like, I just let it go. I'll leave the link to the video where I heard about it, but I decided to talk about this J.K. Rowling Fantastic Beasts news. I haven't talked about anything Harry Potter related in a while, so I was like, fuck it. I'm jumping the bandwagon with that. This comes from Raoul Bruchant, so I gotta credit is due. It says I'm gonna read this whole article here. The other two, I'm just gonna read half of the articles. This one I'm only gonna read like 2 paragraphs. This is a long, super, mega, ultra, like triple, quadruple X, like ginormous mega beef burrito, ginormous, like heart attack grill levels and fat burger levels. Many people don't know what that one or In-N-Out Burger is. It's on the West Coast chain or Fat Burger. They're both West Coast chains. You know how like the South has Texas got freaking Whataburger, the East Coast has like White Castle, and they they're super tiny little burgers, but they're way bigger than that. I'm not reading this whole thing for freaking Digital Spy. It is ginormous. I'm just gonna read the beginning of the paragraph and the end of that. So links down below. So getting to some video game Xbox news and Far Cry 6 news. I haven't talked about nothing Far Cry 8 in a hot ass second. And I love the shit out of that game. The first 2 were awesome. I think I ran up to Far Cry 4 or Far Cry 3. It was one of those 2. I completely missed out on Far Cry 5. So let's move on. One of the most exciting capabilities of the next generation consoles, the Xbox Series X and S, and the PS5 is their ability to support ray tracing, but it looks like Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, however you want to pronounce it. I always call it Ubisoft. Far Cry 6 on the consoles. Here we go. There's some music. Won't actually have ray tracing. It's one of the biggest releases of 2021. All eyes are on Far Cry 6, and despite that being a cross-gen title, expectation of the Ubisoft for for them to showcase the technical mastery of the game on the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Although now it looks like the best possible version of the games, at least visually, will be one of the exclusives. He's exclusive to the PC. Earlier last month, Ubisoft released the details of the PC versions of their games, Far Cry 6, and the exclusive features it will ship within, including ray tracing. In an interview with WCCF Tech, Far Cry 6, I always want to call it WWE for some reason. It's not even wrestling. Far Cry 6 developers elaborated on ray tracing, whether or not it will be on the new consoles or not. And it also goes on to say, upon being asked for ray tracing and the ability, ray tracing will be available on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Okay, whether ray tracing will be available on Xbox Series X or X. Ubisoft 3D team leader Stephanie Bremen, so remember that name, it's probably extremely important. Ray tracing is a PC console feature only, and our objectives have been taking advantage of new hardware capabilities, optimizing performance, targeting 4K, and achieving 60 FPS. Sounds like Mark Cerny, very, very high class, very intellectual, knowledgeable person. Maybe, I don't know. She could be an SJW cancel culture chick from Silicon Valley, Cali, San Fran somewhere. I know not everyone from San Fran and California is an evil piece of shit and a billionaire. There's some real people that live out there just suffer a lot of tyranny out there when it comes to like government shit. I'm not going to get into that. For instance, all while ensuring new game features like dynamic weather system and are supported on all platforms. Considering that the console and the capability to support ray tracing seems to be the decision, and Ubisoft's part in limitations on the console themselves, it has been a cross-gen title, meaning that it will be available on the last-gen consoles for the PS4 and Xbox One. Wow. It is understandably certain that the concession would have to be made in order for the games to run smoothly on both systems. Even though ray tracing might be absent, Stephanie Brenham, confirmed that the game will target 60 FPS as well as a console. Okay, I really hope that's true because it's fake. That's bullshit. She's talking out of her ass. I hope to God she ain't either. Hopefully she's telling the truth, but I doubt it. These are multi-billion-dollar companies that only care about money and power. Unfortunately, that's just the way that it is. Sadly, that's just the way that it is. So, this one's going to be a very, very super long, lengthy one. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to read all of it. I'm not, because I'm only going to read the beginning and the end of the paragraphs. So, on Digital Spy, so Fantastic Beasts 3, 4, and 5 release dates, plot, post, and trailer. Got her credit is due here. Hopefully I can give credit is due. I apologize if I can't. Digital Spy, alright. Oh yeah, Ian Sandwall. Got her credit is due, so it's gotta catch them all. I don't know why. I know they're a Pokemon fan. So it says Fantastic Beasts 3. Not even though I'm still playing Far Cry music, I should be playing Fantastic Beasts shit and stuff. And that sounds like the jam. Some of that stuff is as good as Harry Potter. Warner Brothers, man. This is why I really want to start talking about DC comic news more. There's still so many superheroes and supervillains they haven't done. They did all the main ones like Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, but they haven't done any of the little guys yet, man. The last ones they did was fucking Aquaman and fucking, what's his name? Aquaman is somebody else I'm trying to think of. I guess Cyborg? They may not have done a video on that. I don't know. We'll see. So it says Fantastic Beasts 3 has another changing release date. And you guys can read the second, third, fourth, fifth paragraph. It's a super long-ass, lengthy bad boy. It's a Fatburger Heart Attack Grill. Freaking hamburger size length. That's how ginormous this freaking article is. Has another change of the release date, but this time it's actually moving forward in the release schedule. And we've gotten an official title, too. The third movie is called Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore and will arrive in cinemas on April 22nd in July, instead of July 2022. They had moved that summer date after the existence of JD. I can't even say that name. I heard if you say that name, you might get a copyright strike or a claim. Or demonetized or whatever. So JD's, Deeps. Let's call him Depp. Depp as Grindelwald. But it seems like they're confident enough to move it forward. Depp was quickly replaced with hopefully I'm saying that, Mads Mikkelsen. It's a film that's already underway. Unfortunately, there's not been any other major drama since Newt Scamander and his magical buddies will be back next year. It will have been 4 years. Would have been 4 years of Crimes of Grindelwald since the delay might have allowed fans to forget about this disappointing. Alright, sorry I had to make a cut there, but it was going to lag like a mother effer if I didn't. So it says, Fantastic Beasts 3 trailers. Any of Fantastic Beasts 3 trailer footage yet? Filming may have finished, but we're not close onto any of the footages for Fantastic Beasts Secrets of Dumbledore yet. We're afraid. The first teaser trailer of the Crimes of Grindelwald was released in March 2018, 8 months ahead of the Florida sequel. Due to the changes in the release, we now only have 7 months. 7 freaking months for the theme's release date. So it's unclear whether the trailer will live run. Warner Bros. Has done the same blogs. Big movies later this year, including Matrix Resurrections, that could be promoted with. I don't know. They might show like a extra promotion. You know how they did with Fast Furious 9? I don't know if any of you guys saw Fast Furious 9. They showed like a 3 or 5 minute like super tiny teaser trailer clip of Jurassic World #3. I know it's still going to be Chris Pratt in it. Speaking of which, if any people didn't see my reaction review segment, I'll leave it down below. Freaking Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt and freaking Seth Rogen are going to be Donkey Kong Mario. And Jack Black. That's insane, man. And it's completely unrelated. So, yeah. I was going to say J.K. Rowling. Rowling says the film covers 19 years of Wizarding World that takes place in 1945. That Professor Dumbledore, before his professor, defeated Grindelwald and claimed the Elder Wand for himself. There was also a certain time when Tom Riddle, the future Voldemort, he will not be named, he shall not be named, graduated from Hogwarts. All that considered, it seems unlikely that the movie will be a cinematic battle between Dumbledore and his Florida friend. Okay, cool. So yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Not that big of a deal, but yeah. It was the younger Dumbledore, man. The first movie was boring as shit, but the second one with JD, Mr. Depp, it was a lot more extra badass. So hopefully part 3, Fantastic Beasts 3, is just as much of a freaking banger movie compared to the other one. But let's get into a little bit more sad and unfortunate news. This is really fucking crazy, man. This makes me fears for Gen Z so fucking much. So it says the majority of alcohol videos are portrayed on TikTok by positively light study. This comes from, what's it called? Journals of Study in Alcohol, I guess. 3-minute read. It'll probably be way less than that, but it says in Jersey. Overwhelming number of TikTok videos referring to is positively associates ignores negative according to alcohol. New studies of journals of study of alcohol and that word. Top 100 most popular social media platforms was hashtag alcohol. I'm not reading this whole thing, I'm only going to read half. MISA 2020 report news. An overwhelming, wow, that's sad. Overwhelming 98% of those videos contain positive portrayals of alcohol and 4% negative alcohol related consequences and So it says, quote, social media platform sites such as TikTok can influence behaviors and health. Says also, for example, the youth exposures to unfortunate alcohol marketing on social media is linked to earlier drinking and initiating greater levels over alcohol. Overall above. How? So he felt the importance of characterizing content and video portraying alcohol. This unfortunate platform, man. That place is toxic as fuck. I'm sorry, man. That might be an old boomer me talking, but I'm sorry. It's true. Not all of them. There's a good handful of people on TikTok that are in the unfortunate tinfoil hat theories community. They speak a lot of truth. That's the only part of TikTok I probably respect. The other 90% or 85% is probably garbage. I had 1.7 billion videos on WoW, which had over 1.7 million videos in 2020. Only 1% giving consent recipes for various drinks. That's insane. This video includes flavored malt beverages. Wow. That's insane. Includes 10% of beer and 10% of wine. That's probably what named this video, beer instead. It says on 61% portray consumption of alcohol. Wow. Also promote the idea of alcohol consumption. It's association with friends and camaraderies. Wow, that's extremely evil shit, man. Such as hangovers, physical injury, such humor, not educational manner. Adult TikTok's community guidelines prohibit the content, deception, consumption of alcohol, and all those other evil died by the little ones, sadly. It's unclear how effective this follows. Yeah, overall thoughts, opinions, parents, watch kids. That's bottom line. Watch kids. That's all I gotta say for now, no matter. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls. As always, Toxic Modi, See you when I see you guys a day of a night, wherever universe out there. Stay more channel with video games news, mom news, internet news, CC comic news, Twitter, drama news, rash.